luxurious Colorado Western home. Am I right?
I'd like to think so, Justin. So whether you're renting or you own your home, there are a lot of factors to consider in today's housing market. And as we wrap up the year, changes are underway. Joining us now is real estate expert Marquesa Hobbs, who knows the Colorado Springs market inside and out with a quick end-of-year market snapshot. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you believe we're already at the end of the year?
This year flew by.
It really did. And we've got a lot to talk about because there are a lot of changes coming.
Yes.
But I also hear people are finding it cheaper to rent than to buy.
You're hearing nationwide, especially in the larger metropolitan areas, that it is cheaper oftentimes to rent than buy. However, when you look at the big picture, everyone who lives in a home is paying somebody's mortgage. You're either paying the landlord's or yours. So if you really want to build financial security, it's good to look at ways to become a homeowner instead of continuing to just pay rent.
And I hear recently that affordability is way more achievable now. What does that kind of mean?
So we're at a high level, the highest level of affordability in 3 years. So what that basically means is that now a buyer's money will go further towards purchasing a higher price home because the interest rates have dropped.
Yes, I did hear that.
They did. Interest rates are down. And so what that means is purchase power is up. And now if a buyer had, say, $500,000 to spend, they can spend more towards the home and less towards interest rates. So that means that's part, it's a big equation, but in a nutshell, that's what it means.
And then you said that they might have $5,000 put down, but I thought you have to put 20% down in order to buy a house.
That's a great question and a common misperception. A lot of people think they are saving because they think they need 20% down. However, there's lots of programs where you really only need about 3 to 5%, and there's even first-time home buyer programs, and if you're able to use a VA loan, where you may not need to put anything down at all. So there's so many options to explore, and I can connect people to fantastic local lenders so they can learn about programs that they might qualify for.
Wow, okay. So now we got to talk about what real estate looks like right here in the Pikes Peak region, because that's what I think our viewers are going to be tuning into.
Absolutely. So we're coming into a more stable market. So what that means is we're at the pre-pandemic craziness. We're back to where we're still, it's very good. So prices are stabilizing. Things are sitting on the market a little bit longer. They're not gone in a weekend. So once in a while you'll see something like that, but it's about 56 days on market. Price sold is actually up in December over November. So you'll hear people say, oh, winter is a horrible time. It's not. If your home is properly marketed and launched effectively. But homes are selling about $556,000 was our average price sold in November. In October, it was down in the 540s. So it's gone up a little bit. And we live in a great area because people are always moving. We have a very high military presence. We have a highly educated workforce. We have more employers coming here. So desirable, and of course the lifestyle. Who doesn't want to live here? I mean, we were just talking about it's December, 60 degrees, right?
How are we at 60 degrees
Right,
in
where a
December?
couple weeks ago we had a snow day. So we're in a highly desirable place. So homes do move here, but what I really like is that we're moving into a more stable environment, that people can take a breath, really analyze what they want for their next move, thoughtfully go through and learn about the homes and the neighborhoods and the price points and review comps before they're pushed into making big decisions.
And when it comes to making these big decisions as well, sometimes people aren't ready to make that move. So maybe connecting with you and following you on social media so they can keep up with the up-to-date of what's going on in the market. And hey, maybe this is the time I need to buy, or maybe this is the time I need to sit on my hands a little bit. That's the perfect opportunity, right?
Absolutely. And I always suggest people start the research before they're ready to make a move, because you want to understand the market you live in. And not, okay, it's time to go. So find a real estate partner. Whether it's me, someone else. I've lived here 25 years, understand the market well, so I'm on social media, always open for phone calls, do a lot of education, and just love to help people learn about our area.
Well, thank you so much for sharing a little end-of-year recap with our viewers. You can visit the website you see right there on the bottom of your screen to learn more and give Marquesa and her team a call for more real estate advice. This segment has been sponsored by Colorado Hearthstone at the Platinum Group. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.